Well, hi and welcome to Deg's Adventures UK. This is a long time review, and when I say a long time review of the Kawasaki GPZ500 EX, it is 32.5 years I've had this bike from brand new, and I've still got it, and I've just walk around it. On the clock, the genuine miles, I've got all the MOT certificates, is 39,628 miles. It was originally white, but pearl scent white. Had the two exhausts on it, but over the years they rotted away, and I'm going back a long time now because this company's been out bust years ago. It's the Motad Nexus exhaust system. I've been offered 400 quid for that, believe it or not. A lot of money, but I won't sell it. I sell a bike, but I will not sell the exhaust. Right, let's just go through some bits. It's a 1989 one. The engine is a 500cc, but actually a 498cc engine. You have plenty of room for a passenger. These here is your bungee clips, and they're still, your bungee clips still working. You've got a helmet lock here, still working, and a helmet lock there as well, still working. Very good rear foot pegs for the rear pillion passenger. I put a Rennick sports rack on it years ago. I don't know if you can buy Rennick anymore. I know it's old. Because this was an imported one from the USA, it came with the indicators. They had like orange running lights as well, so they had to be disconnected. But they have the I'll turn it on. They have the hazard lights all built in, as you can see, and they're very bright. Well, these are all replacements, screens replacement. Right, just turn that off a minute, save her the battery. Let's give you some specs. Oh, before I start, the carburettors are not Kawasaki ones. Well, they are, but they're not off this bike, they're off the 900s they are, and that's how the inlet manifold specially made, done underneath for to fit them. They're a bank of 4 900 GPZ. I took the two outer ones and put them together and went from there, and it works. It gives it a little bit of boost, and I mean a little bit of boost. Well, you have to hold on. To start with, it's 8-valve parallel twin, 6-speed gearbox. 6-speed gearbox. Seat height is 775mm, which works out roughly 30.5 centimetres. That's why I put that on, because it's a very low bike. Very, very low, and it only weighs 176 kilos. There's no adjustment on the front forks at all. I fitted, I'm going back about 2 years after I've had it, so that's about 13.5 years ago. I had progressive springs fitted in it. I upgraded the rear shock. I don't know, no, you ain't gonna see it because it's buried, Harry's. That's buried, you ain't gonna see the rear shock. Can't get at them. You've got to disassemble everything. No, you ain't gonna see it. Shame. No, you won't see it. Anyway, believe me, that cost me £300 to have that one done. It didn't make much difference, so that was a total waste of money. It's the brakes are a single 270mm disc. I rebuilt all this totally. I stripped it down. All put braided hoses on the front, and the lethal 16-inch wheels on these early models. Lethal they are. They can slide under you. The later versions had twin wheels in twin disc in 93, and disc on the back, where this has a brake drum. This has a brake drum, as you can see. You want to repowder coating again, but that's a brake drum. And what else is a yeah, from front tyres 110 70 16 and the 13 16 or 70 on the back. These wheel sizes changed in 93 up to 17 inch. It roughly does 44 to the gallon. It's an 18 litre tank, and if you ride it nice, you get a good 200 out of the tank. 200 miles, that is. Surface cost a year is £130. Tax, road tax over here is £69 for it. Maximum torque of the power, the VHP, is 47. The torque is 34 foot-pounds. Got a top speed of 125. Well, I know for a fact it goes right around to 130, 135 this bike, because of the carburettors in the exhaust. So I don't know what actual speed it's really doing. And these first come out in 1987, and they were known as the Ninja. This half a Ninja. This is the bike that started the full Ninjas off, believe it or not. If you Google it, you can read it for yourself. And as I says, in 93, they were upgraded to the disc on the front, both for sides. And they went to 17. And they stopped making them in 1994. The overall rating of the bike, that's like, it's 4 stars. Ride and quality and brakes were 4. Value against its rivals were 4 at the time. And the engine is a 4. It's a very good, reliable engine. It still goes like a rocket, this one. And the equipment was, for this specific bike, got 4.5 rating stars because of the hazard lights and the way the carburettors were. Because you know what the US are like for emissions. There's all reeds and filters and more filters and that. So obviously we couldn't get them. So I got a DK, and they sourced me a complete air filter system out. So that was all sorted. What I've done to the bike, as I say, I've got the better disc with the holes in. As you can see, if I come down, they're a better disc, upgraded disc compared to the front, which you didn't really need doing, because these front brakes are lethal. You only need 2 fingers just to pull slightly. If you grab it, it'll just lock up and slide. As in, you know, I just said about the progressive springs I'd fitted. I've put heated grips on, phone holder, the black screen to sort of blend in with the bike, which it does. And I'll put a USB and a charger in it. Let me know what volts it's sitting at. Is I don't know if that's going to catch it. 12.4. I'll just start the bike. There's the phone holder. It's one of them ones. Yeah, so what happened was, with it being candy paint, that white paint, it hardens and it cracks over the years, but I had the right resprayed white, and then I had a spill on it. Everything's working. All the lights, the hazards. That's the view from the top. That's the view from the back. And I still got the original number plate on it from the day I bought it. Still got the original number plate on. Was from Wholesale Motorcycles, Coventry, and the old Coventry code number. That's gone, long gone. They've now moved to Drayton Croft, and they're called, moved to Inkley, and they're called Drayton Croft, the Kawasaki dealers. I put a fender extender on the front, just there, but as you can see, the mud still gets on it. I've been out on it today. Always give her a little ride now and again to keep her up. Them mirrors are not original, they're off a ZXR7. The original mirrors, the right one keeps breaking. They're terrible, the aftermarket mirrors of today for these bikes. But overall, it's a very, very good bike. It's quite a quiet engine, absolutely lovely engine. Yeah, so it's time either to retire this bike, which would be a shame, or sell it on and let some young lad have it, because you can restrict these for the mod 2. They do it through the headers. They put rings in the headers to lower the power down. But otherwise, absolutely cracking bike. It had the problem of the charging system. It done the notorious thing of self-disintegrating. That was the magnets come loose, and they all swished around the engine, but that has been all sorted. I've just turned the fuel tap off, keep forgetting to do that. And that's what happens. All the magnets on the magneto, where the coil windings are, just mashed up to like grey slurry. And I got the engine out, got an earth magnet and got most of it out, and then stripped it all down to make sure there weren't any magnet bits left. As you can see, I've got a few good spare parts for this bike, a new set of wheels, more panels, because I like rocking horse just now, these panels are for these bikes. As I say, one more look around. Ooh. Derek in it, he always trips over, but it's a very good condition for 1989. So if anybody on my channel likes this bike, 1200 quid, 1200, that's all I want for it. I wouldn't let it go any less. The claim on the insurance when I had the spill come as a Cat N, which was non-structural. I just had to change the panel, the peg thing here, brake, that was it. Everything else was spot on. But otherwise, 1200 quid, whoever wants it, is a good price. I've just come back from the Cotswolds with this. I've done 150 mile round trip and never lets you down, never lets you down. Excellent bike. Anyway, thank you for watching Deg's Adventures, and this is brought to you by Derek himself. Thank you for watching, and please like, share and subscribe. I can't seem to get to 400. I'm always hanging around the 395 mark and then going down and then up again. Anyway, bye for now.